Retarded Sports YouTuber, back with another video. And today we're talking about the bitch, LeBron James. Mr. I have to create 3 different super teams in my career just to win 4 rings. This man's legacy is now destroyed. This hurt his legacy. You just created a 3rd super team. And for the people that say, for the LeBron dick riders that still say he's the best, well, if he's the best, 80's top 10 when healthy, and Westbrook just led the league in assists and was one of the top rebounders in the league. So what does that make this team? So it's a super team. Don't try to act like it's not. Between the Nets and the Lakers is, yeah, the Nets are a super team, but they're a super team based off, they have 3 scorers. That's what they do. They have 3 people that just score. That's their main thing. The Lakers don't have that. Westbrook is a passing, rebounding guard. LeBron, he's going to do it all. Anthony Davis is going to do it all. So they're more spread out in their skill sets than the Nets are. And just to keep going on this, I mean, it's kind of pathetic how LeBron has to made 3 super teams in his career. If he doesn't win a championship with this super team, then yeah, that just definitely ruins his legacy even more. It's pretty pathetic what he's doing to the league. He's ruined the league. He's trying to ruin the league. I don't think he'll get it done because he's a choker. He's always been a choker. 2011 in the finals, the first round against the Suns, pathetic meltdowns by him. We'll never see a superstar meltdown like we did in 2011. It was just pathetic. Biggest choke in sports history. It's a fact. I mean, you can try to say it's not, but it's a fact. He's a bitch. The Lakers fan base are a bunch of bitches. Bunch of bandwagon LeBron dick riders, Kobe dick riders, and yeah, LA's pretty much his bitch city. You got the Charger fanboys with Justin Herbert, and you got LeBron dick riders and the Lakers. So, and the same thing between the Chargers and Lakers is they're not gonna win shit, and it's pretty pathetic how LeBron has all these minions following him around, even though he's actively trying to ruin the league, creating 3 different super teams. Can one of his fans defend that? He's created 3 different super teams. Tell me I'm wrong. Am I wrong? No? And the funny thing is, I see the LeBron fans trying to be the ones saying, oh, this isn't a super team. This isn't a super team. If you still think LeBron is one of the best players in basketball, 80's top 10, and then you add Russell Westbrook, who just led the league in assists by a wide margin. He just averaged 22, 12, and 12. And you're saying this is not a super team? Okay. Yeah, that just shows you're biased. I work off of facts, not emotion. LeBron's the biggest bitch in basketball, biggest choker in basketball. Is he, like, what is he all time? I don't know, but this is definitely going to drop his legacy. Especially if he loses, it's going to drop him big time. We remember how bad his legacy took a hit in 2011 when Dirk just gave him the German dick right down his throat. Wasn't even close to who the best player on that floor was. And remember when LeBron and D Wade mocked Dirk, mocked his cough, and then Dirk gave him the German dick, German sledgehammer. It was easy. Dirk exposed him. After that moment in 2011, LeBron could never be the GOAT. Could never. He's 4-6, and the 4th is a Mickey Mouse bubble ring. And that's a fact. A lot of teams struggled in the bubble mentally. They didn't want to be there. It was just a crazy situation. There was no fans. So if you count that as a serious ring, I mean, that was probably one of the most fluky rings in NBA history. Probably the most fluky ring. I mean, if you look at it, they didn't have to go through the Clippers because the Clippers locker room was all messed up. They didn't want to be in the bubble in the first place. And in the finals, they got a weak Miami Heat team, the 5th seed, and Miami's leading scorer in the playoffs, Goran Dragic, got hurt, and Bam got hurt. So their second best player got hurt, and their best scorer got hurt. So, yeah, it's just a bad look. If you try to defend it, then you're obviously a LeBron dick rider, and yeah, you should stop defending that bum, because that's what he is. He's a pathetic bum. And you just listen to the smartest sports YouTuber on the planet. That's a fact. LeBron's a bitch, and I'm out.